one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story comes to us from ABC 10 News, San Diego. A San Diego police officer has been arrested for allegedly injuring and threatening his spouse, according to a court document obtained by ABC 10 News. Now, according to the document, Ramin Rastamzadeh, is that his name, Rastamzadeh, was arrested on December 12th for making a criminal threat, attempting to dissuade a witness from reporting a crime, and 3 counts of corporal injury to a spouse and or roommate. The document filed by prosecutors states that between March 1st and September 3rd, Rastamzadeh did willfully and unlawfully inflict a corporal injury resulting in a traumatic condition on his spouse. A spokesperson for the San Diego County District Attorney's Office confirmed that Rastamzadeh is a San Diego Police Department officer. The document further states that on September 4th, Rastamzadeh threatened to harm his spouse before attempting to prevent and dissuade a victim and a witness of a crime from making a report of that victimization to a peace officer. Rastamzadeh's police powers have been revoked, according to the San Diego PD. Bail was also denied at Rastamzadeh's hearing on Thursday, December 18th. That's last week. So, I mean, they revoked his, see, and that's what it takes. How many cops have we seen that have done worse on people, even taken lives, and they don't revoke their police certification? They just fire them. Or they resign. Ali Oxenfree, I resign. Gosh darn it, I was going to fire him too. But this guy, he's been arrested, has no bail, and his police certifications has been revoked. He can't be a cop in California, so he'll go be a cop in Florida, I guess. But again, what comes to my mind is how many people has this cop arrested that have been taken in with marks on their body? And he said, well, they resisted. Yeah. Okay, we got you. We got you back. I'm just asking. I know it's a hypothetical, but how many people has this cop, obviously he's being charged and there's a no bail for corporal injury on his spouse. How many corporal injuries has he put on people in the street? And my point being that the recruiting process and the hiring process of law enforcement officers in this country is just substandard. It's substandard. It's ridiculous. We got to do a better job of hiring people to be law enforcement officers. This is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And I didn't upload it because it was just kind of a non-incident when I was there. But I was at a police incident last night. Not last night. I'm recording this on Saturday. On Friday night, I went to a cop watch. I saw the flashing lights. I went down there. There was 3 cop cars there. They were searching a car. And they already there was a teenager in the back. The cop took him out, put him in another car. They're going to take him home to his mother. And when I was recording, everybody behind me was like, who are you with? You with the San Bernardino Sun? You with CNN? I said, no, Cop Watch. Cop Watch. Oh, what is that? Fox News? I said, no, I'm a YouTuber. I said, they got cameras? We got cameras. And she's like, oh, we should have been here earlier when they pulled a minor's hair. I said, what? They said, yeah, they pulled the hair of this teenager. And I said, God, I wish I would have been there. But that's my point. I don't know what happened. Maybe the cop was right. I don't know. But my point being, always record the police. Always record. But the point being is that we got to do a better job hiring the police. I don't know why I pulled that kid's hair, but obviously the people behind me were very concerned about it. They said, you should have been here recording that. I was like, oh man, I wish I was. But that's the point. It's questionable, right? And we've seen so many questionable things with cops. You know, the cop that punched the pregnant girl and the other cop, even the other cop was like, what did you just do, dude? Dude, what the hell? You know, even the other cop was like, that was in Florida. It was Miami, right? He knocked the girl out, and the other cop's even like, the heck? You know, the cop that tried to punch the woman here in California, I forget what city, and the two cops pushed him, get out of here, get out of here. You know, they're trying to, we can do better, guys. Instead of going, don't you do that. Fire his ass.